It got your attention though, didn't it? Yeah. I gotta live with her. Oh Lord, are we doing this again today? Yeah, apparently so. So yeah, Mayor, I didn't leave you. The power flickered again. Okay, it's gonna be one of those days again. The power flickered, and it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. I am not. I am not having a good day with fucking power. Okay, it just literally flickered. Poof. So I'm wondering how long it'll be before my power goes out again. So yeah, literally. Me and Mary are going to take bets now to see how long my power will stay on before it goes poof again. Oh, I, 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 I can't win for anything now. I can't win for anything. Just waiting for it to go poof again. Oh, today is not my day. I swear to God. I don't know why. I don't know why the power flickered. There's not. Well, there's a few clouds in the sky. It's not windy. Well, it's not as windy. So I don't know why the power flickered. It just went. Poof. I give up. I give up. I give up with this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. They need to fix my grid. Okay, they need to fix the damn grid. They need to put down the beers and fucking get their asses in fucking gear. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Put the fucking beers down. Yeah, Advent yesterday I had four major storms. I had four major storms last night in total. One literally right after the other, and my power got knocked out. The tornadoes, the tornado warning sirens were going off, blaring at full blast. It was not a fun night for me, nor was it a fun night for my cats. However, my cats appear to be happy now, though. I went upstairs because I was telling Mare my cats were going wild upstairs, and I could not figure on the life of me why they were running around in a circle. They were running in the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, back into the kitchen, dining room, back into the kitchen, like they were running all, like they were doing laps around in a circle. So I decided, okay, I need to figure out what the hell is going on. Turns out that they were literally fighting over a shoestring. And they're still up there fighting over a shoestring. I kid you not. One of them has it in their mouth and is running back and forth with it, and all the other cats are chasing it. But right now, it sounds like a herd of cattle just going all over, back and forth, back and forth. It's like a stampede. It's literally like a stampede right now. Yeah, so I'm just enjoying, the little pitter patter of feet right now, an occasional growl, an occasional hiss, and then an occasional, yeah, because they're fighting over a shoestring right now. Where they got it, I don't know. I don't want to know. There are some questions better left unanswered. That's all I got to say. With cats, you don't want to know everything about them or what they're doing. So I thought, well, sorry. Mara actually brought up a great idea about me doing this. This live is actually her idea. So, what do you do if you are not prepared at all? Well, there are things that you can do if you're not prepared for for anything. And I'm going to go through what I experienced last night, okay? And the realization of the aftermath this morning. A couple things that you should have on hand are things you already have on hand. Band-aids, peroxide, iodine, just basic first aid kits. Okay. Also, having canned goods. All right. With me, I've got soup, vegetables, and whatnot. But, if you only have vegetables or if you only have soups, you know what? It doesn't matter. At least you've got food. The other thing to have on hand if you're going through a violent weather is having a thick blanket or quilt that you can cover up with if you are in a situation. Okay, everybody has one of those. All right. Another thing to have on hand as well as is fresh water. Whether it be water bottles, whether it be water jugs, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be an all out, full on, we're ready for Armageddon, preparedness. But being prepared just with the basic stuff, you'll be okay. You don't need to go all in, you'll just be okay. You don't really need to have a basement either. You don't. But having a shelter in place, whether it's a bedroom, whether it's a closet, whether it's a bathroom, it is a necessity. You always need a place in shelter in case something happens. Oh God. Hold on one second. I'm being interrupted momentarily, so you're all gonna have to listen to the fucking music for a minute. Yeah, I read it. I read it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. And there, I seen what you wrote. You disgusting old hag. Hey, Cosmic Crazy. I hope you're doing good. All right, so Now, I'm going to show you some of the things that I have bought today and some of the things that I already had on hand. Because, for my situation is different. No, I don't read. I don't even pay attention to them anymore. Darcy, yeah. mm, Yeah, not even doing that one no more. It's bad enough that I have to listen to my mods in the background all day long yelling at me about the things that I should have done or the things I haven't done or the things that I have done. It's one of those. It's one of those days. It's one of those things. So I'm going to show you what I have bought this morning and what I already have on hand. And like I said, everybody's situation is different. You don't have to spend a lot. But one of the things that I did buy, which I bought two things that I recommend for everybody. Having an emergency first aid kit and having a water filter. Okay. Also, having emergency meals on hand just in case. That's an option, not a requirement, but in my opinion, having some sort of backup food is also a good idea. No, correction, Lisa, you haven't yelled at me yet. But there's still several hours left in today. So once again, like I said, your situation may be different, but like I said, I do recommend you get some sort of backup food, invest in emergency water, get a water filter, and an emergency first aid kit. Having lanterns as well helps, but not really a necessity. But it does help. Candles are okay, but I really don't actually recommend candles because they are a fire hazard. One wrong move with a candle and your house could be up in flames. So I'm going to show you now one of the things that I bought today. Well, I'm going to show you everything that I have bought today. Now, one of the things that I bought was a home freeze dryer. Okay. Now, the home freeze dryer by Harvest Right is actually a really good thing to have. I spent $6,000 on it. Now, if you don't know what a freeze dryer is, you can pretty much freeze dry anything, literally anything. You can freeze dry fruits, vegetables. You can freeze dry meats. You can freeze dry milk, eggs, yogurt, ice cream. Pretty much you can freeze dry anything. The only thing I don't recommend freeze drying is leafy greens because of how they break down. Yeah, so if you want to freeze dry lettuce and stuff like that, don't even bother because it ain't gonna come out. It ain't gonna come out like it went in. but it is one of the things that I did get just to help with with um with a food backup plan. Now, the cost for me actually out the expense of buying this now versus um versus buying canned meats or whatever is with canned meats they add extra stuff that really doesn't need to be added. Also, if you freeze dry your stuff and put them in Mylar bags and you seal them properly, the food can last for 25 years or more. Um, you can invest in a canner. I actually did that. I invested in one. Don't you mean all four that flew by, Nikki? All four that flew by? Whoosh! I hope they're okay too, but that was still funny watching them fly by. I know I'm horrible. I hope they're okay too. But the cost of buying this machine outweighs the expense or outweighs the cost of buying canned stuff already or buying freeze dried stuff already as well. So that's why I got that, because it will actually help. So I actually bought this about a half hour ago as well. Um, so it's a Blue Eddy, it's a Blue Eddy battery backup power. This one cost me $6,000, but it comes with let's see here. It comes with an inverter and two lithium batteries, and it also comes with the solar panels. But I did add two extra batteries to this system as well. Now, the reason why I got this is, like I said, I wanted a way to cook when I have no electric. I do have a grill. I do. I have a my grill. It can burn wood, charcoal, and wood pellets. But I wanted something that if it was raining or if it was not viable to do any cooking, I wanted something that I can use as a backup. And like I said, I am going to be fitted for a generator by my electric company, but that generator is only going to be pretty much to power my lights and my refrigerator and my chest freezers. One thing that you can do is freeze jugs of water. So when your refrigerator goes out, you can put the frozen water in your refrigerator to keep things cool. One thing that I have, yeah, and like I said, my cats are scared of the dark. I don't know why. They don't like the dark. So having the battery backup will actually help with that regard too. Because let's face it, not everything you can depend on. And I don't really, let's just say it's better to have two sources of electricity rather than one. And I think some people in here will know what I mean by that. Like literally, I do. Yeah, there was a poodle that. So this this woman was trying to grab her poodle, the poodle was airborne. I kid you not. This poodle was airborne, and this woman was trying to chase after her poodle. I don't know if she got her poodle, but yeah, the poodle was flying too. And yes, Sassy, I'm doing good. Nothing happened last night. I appreciate all the prayers that everybody sent to me last night. Yeah. So literally, I was unscathed. I have no damage to my property. Okay. I don't. And I thank everybody that sent their prayers and had their thoughts. I appreciate that. I'm the only one literally in a 4 block radius that I know of that has no damage anywhere. My cats are stupid in the dark, Sassy. I'm sorry. My cats are stupid. They don't like the dark. They follow me everywhere and meow at me like I can turn the power back on or something. And they don't calm down until there is light back on. Oh yeah, Elmo. Oh yeah, I had 4 raccoons fly by. I saw a poodle airborne. It was a very interesting night. I was horrible last night too, because I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but the winds were so powerful last night. I was just I was just picking up, bits of garbage here and there and throwing them out the door and just watching them blow away. I'm like, you know what? Hey, look, the more garbage that gets blown that way, the less I have to take out that way. Yeah, Nikki was yelling at me, going, Dom, don't do that. That's not right. I'm like, well, my garbage cans are already somewhere in the city. And no, I still haven't found my garbage cans yet. No idea where they blew to. No idea where they went. I haven't found them yet. So now I have to wait for the city to give me. So I have to wait for the city to come out here and give me new garbage cans. Hey, it reduced the garbage I had to take out. There were there were like 8 garbage cans that flew by. I swear to God, there was a potted bush that went by. There were a bunch of tree branches that flew by. I'm literally watching all this crap fly by my window. See, Sassy said she would have done the same. See? See, so I'm not the only one. All right, so let's see here. No, that's not it. Okay, so this should be the right one. Okay, so some people did mention earlier about getting a food saver or a vacuum sealer. This is the one I actually have. Okay, it's a chamber vacuum sealer, and it's by Avid Armor. And I love this thing. I do. I love this thing. It did cost me almost $400 for it, but I love it. I really love this. This has been really great. It doesn't overheat. It has my purposes. Like it can literally seal anything throw at it, and I love it. I don't think I would ever replace my vacuum sealer with something else because I just love this one so much. Like literally. I love this one so much. And with everything that I've thrown at it, I've had no issues with it. It's just one of my favorite little toys. Like literally. I will find any reason to seal any type of food just to work with it. Just to work with it. I did not call you an old hag. Can it seal a hole in my soul? I never called anybody an old hag. Oh my Lord. Now they're just trying to get me in trouble. Lord Almighty. I'm gonna have to get I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to beat people. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna have to beat people later today. Okay. So I also ordered this morning with the 8 filters. It's the Crown Berkey water filter. It is the biggest one that they have at 6 gallons capacity. Depending on your needs, you can get the smaller one, but because I have animals, I actually got the biggest one that I could get. And since it can accommodate, according to this, it can accommodate a group of 6 or more people. I think it's perfect for my needs. Okay, I really do. I actually got this to be as a backup in case I couldn't get bottled water or if I couldn't have access to fresh water. Because living in a city with a water treatment plant, if that treatment plant gets hit by lightning or a flood, you cannot drink the water without boiling it or filtering it. Other than that situation, I you know what? I'm preparing myself. Literally, I am. Yeah, it does look like a grinder, but it isn't. It's actually a very one of the very best water filters on that's usually recommended. Um so I got it. Now, the other thing that I got too, uh where'd it go? Yeah, is I got this. So if there is an emergency alert now, I will be able to get it. Like I said, I didn't get an alert anytime yesterday. But since this hooks up to the NOAA, I should be able to at least get some sort of warning of something happening. Plus, it has visuals of if it's an advisory, a watch, or a warning. And it also has an alarm to it, too. So if there is a warning, it will sound and it will let me know that there is something coming. Because apparently you can't depend on technology anymore. I wonder how you know. Yeah, but I suck reading maps. I tried one time and I landed in a whole other part of the country. And I didn't even realize it until it was too late. That was fun. That was a fun road trip. See here what. Okay. Another thing that I bought was this. It is a solar charger with 4 solar panels to charge a smartphone. And I actually bought 2 of these, one for me, one for my mother. That way, we can charge our phones as we need to. But it also is a battery bank as well. It also has a flashlight on it too. But this is just something else that I as a necessity. So I view it like this. If I'm not home, at least I can charge my phone, yada yada, I can take it with me. You know. So it was just one of those things that it'll give me a multi-use out of it. What are you? Okay. Uh, yeah, it's just one of those things, where I am actually preparing myself for things of the unholy coming. Another thing that I got was this 4-pack of rechargeable LED lanterns. I'll show you another pack that I got as well, but I got this 4-pack just for lights. Because apparently my cats cannot be in the dark longer than 5 freaking minutes without freaking out. And yes, I'm looking at you, you furball. So, this will be great because they're rechargeable. I don't have to worry about batteries. I don't have to worry about that. Just stick them in the sun or plug them in and I can recharge them. Perfect. He's prepping for the Antichrist. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. You're funny. Funny, 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 funny. Now, I did buy these as well. Okay, I did. I bought me 10 of these. Um, my thinking and logic behind this is that you should have a thermal blanket regardless. So, whether it's summer, whether it's winter, whatever, you should have a survival blanket. So, I actually got me a pack of these. So, it's just something to have on hand just in case. If I got left behind. I don't want none of you nutters coming over here. This is why I'm not telling none of you where I fucking live. Alright, so I did buy these as well. These are the battery powered version, but I did buy these as well. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I bought these 4 packs as well. And it's one of those things where just in case, be prepared. Why not? Might as well make him miserable too. Screw you. Screw you. Make him miserable. Um, so I actually bought 2 of these as well. It's a 72-hour emergency food supply for one person, but I actually bought 2 of these. And there was another one that I found that I also bought, and I'll show you that too. But this one includes maple brown sugar oatmeal banana chips, creamy chicken flavored rice, creamy potato soup, and hearty vegetable chicken flavored soup. So, I have my own food kit, and the witch upstairs has her own food kit. Which one does that say? Okay. That one right there. Okay. I also bought 2 of these. A 48-hour emergency kit for 4 people. But I figured, what we might as well just, have more of a variety. This one has pancakes, oatmeal, chicken rice, macaroni and cheese, and potato soup. But you know what? Yeah, it contains a couple things as the other one, but it also has a couple things it doesn't. So, I added 2 of these as well. And I figured, that's more than, enough for everything, for everybody. Now, the one thing that I will say is I didn't know which one I should have picked out of all these, so I will show you the 3 that I bought, and you can, harass me later, but yeah. This is one of the first aid kits that I bought. It's a trauma bag, and it's filled already with everything needed that you should have. But I also bought. Look, I ain't screwing around. After last night, I am preparing myself for the. You know what? I'm preparing. Okay, yeah. So I also bought this one too, which is a fully stocked trauma kit too. This one appears to have crap that the other one doesn't have. So I was like, well, I don't know which is better. So I'm going to get this one too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the final one that I bought was this one. Okay. This one is the complete emergency response trauma bag for natural disasters. Okay. So, you know what? I was like, well, this one's for natural disasters. I wonder what this one will have. So, I have 3 different first aid kits coming, and I'm hoping one of them, will benefit me. Yeah, I was. I was actually, after last night, I was like, "Oh, screw you. Screw this." There are 2 others that I bought as well, and I will, show you in just a minute. Okay, now I actually bought one of these for each of my cats. Believe it or not, I did. So all of my cats have their own little emergency kit. So it's got, first aid supplies, it's got food, it's got litter, they even get their own carrier. So if something does happen, I do have them covered with this. Like I said, all my cats have one, and I gave them their own. So each cat, will be okay in a situation. Lord knows that they don't need it. The other thing that I bought, and I only bought one of these because I didn't need like 4 or 5 of them. So I just bought one. And this is a 3-month, uh, if this is no, this is the wrong one. Hold on here. Hold on. Hold on here. Just a second here. That's not it. That is not it. Hold on here. They had it before, and now I have to find it again. Crap. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like this website because it takes a while to find shit. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck it is on the stupid site. Okay, well, I can't find it now. Okay, I really can't find it now. But this is actually the closest thing that so I couldn't find it on the website, but I did find it here on a different one. So pretty much it's the same thing. I don't know why I can't find it on that site, but this is what I got. I got a cat emergency survival food. It comes with 15 pouches, but I actually got what you would equivalent to a 3-month supply from the other website, and I paid $380 for it. Pretty much the same thing, but yeah, you get it. You know, I couldn't find it on the other one, but I found pretty much the closest thing here. So they have a 15 pack. I think on the other one, it boils down to I think maybe 100 packets, something like that. I'll have to wait until it gets here and see how many packets there are. I don't care about you, but that's what I got for them. You know, just in case something bad happens. So at least I'm preparing for all things in the future. Oh, Brittany, I was talking to Mare earlier. Okay, it was 90 degrees yesterday. It's now 52 degrees. Literally. It's 52 degrees here where I'm at. And yesterday it was 90. Well, that's good, Nikki. I had to turn my furnace back on because I had to turn my furnace back on. It cold. Congrats, Nikki. I found my country mountain girl. So yeah, those are the things that I bought myself for my preparedness. Like I said, depending on what your situation is, it'll differ. I will reiterate, buy a first aid kit, buy a water filter system, have emergency food just in case. Have the basics that you know you will need to survive at least 3 days. Let's be realistic. You don't have to be a prepper to prepare for the end of days, but you should be a prepper just in case. of disasters or an emergency. I'm just saying, you leave Rakin alone. She's sweet. I still owe her a steak and lobster dinner. Now I know that like I said, I know what I bought today for myself may not fit everybody, but my situation is not the same as everybody because I do have to worry and contend with my animals, their safety. I want to make sure that even if there is a disaster, their their what's that word I'm looking? Their daily lives are not interrupted. I want to make sure that there is still structure just in case they have to have structure even if the world around them is falling apart. I want to make sure my cats feel safe and secure. Yeah, but when I shop at Lehman's online, they're out of stock of a lot of stuff, Lisa. And I'm waiting for this one thing to go back in stock so I can buy it. Food, water, lanterns. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, I like Lehman's. It's just at the moment they're out of stock of stuff online. Yep, I know, Lisa. Lisa, since you brought that up, I will show you what I'm actually looking at. You know what? I don't care about you right now, fucking Google. Oh, where's the X? There's the X. Hold on, Lisa. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Well, what I want from them. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah, ah. Nope. You know what? I'm just going to view all because, quite frankly, I hate looking at page after page after page. Um, there it is. Okay, I'll show you what I am after. And it's not in stock yet, but this is what I want from them. This is what I'm looking at right. This is what I want from Lehman's right now. This is what I really want right now is their laundry hand washer with the laundry wringer. I actually saw that on a YouTube channel the other night, and this would be perfect when, you don't have a washer. And it would actually help in the long run too. So, that's what I'm waiting for to come back in stock. Now, once that comes back in stock, Lisa, I'm buying that. Yeah, I was watching a YouTuber use it. The YouTuber fit like 40 t-shirts in it. That's more than a standard washer. Like literally, that's more than a standard washer. She even threw a quilt in that thing, a bunch of jeans in it. Yeah, Nancy, that's what I'm waiting to come back in stock. Even though I have a washer and dryer, um, well, I have to go pick it up. But yeah, even though I have one coming, it it's just if the power goes out or whatever, for whatever reason, it's a backup. It's a backup. I ain't going to Mare. I had enough hell last night. I ain't go. No, 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 no. She's in a warning right now. I ain't going nowhere where there's a freaking warning. I learned my lesson last night. But I hope that does help people see what I got, and I hope that this does help people out there that are, not fully prepared or are looking to be prepared. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Me and Nikki will be back tonight for our Urban Dictionary, provided nothing else goes wrong in my life right now. But yeah, we'll be back tonight. So you guys take care, and I shall see you soon.